Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at Formidable Labs React Live, which is basically just going to be being able to render React components in your code. So let's just take a look at if I can type React Live. Yes, thank you, Google, correcting me. That was my phone just starting in as well. Okay, React Live, Formidable Labs React Live. Okay, they've changed the GitHub page since I last looked here, but basically all we're going to need, I think, is the provider, the editor, and the preview, and then we're going to have these inside an if block in our code component. So let's close this here, and let's just check we've already installed it. So let's just do Control P and look for package JSON. It doesn't look like we've got it installed, so let's do it now. What is it called again? Live. And a bit of pasta. Excuse me. So while we wait for that to do its thing, let's move that over. Oops. This over here. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. One key. So if we just place this in here, and then now that's installed. Shuffle this back over here. Tab over to. So in our code component, this we're going to want to add in an if statement to say if the props. So if the props basically have React Live in them, then do some React Live stuff. So we're going to want to turn our live provider here, but instead of the code string, which is this, when we could just save this and turn statement here, Scott. Not there. Here. And wrap these up in this. Save that. And then basically anything which comes into the code component with React Live on the like the metadata for the JS text, the tags which go in, so code blocks here. So for our dump component, if we say React Live React Live here, go back to example, thing is running. Yep. So we've got it down here, strong hello world for our code component, but we want to pass in not that. I'm going to pass in the code string and the a theme. Yep, a theme would be nice. So let's get rid of this, and we'll pass in our code string. Save that. See what that looks like. Cool. And there's no inline. This. Yeah. So if you write no inline prop in your live provider, you'll be able to write imperative code and render one of the above things by calling render. Okay, so we want that as well. And theme. Theme there is going to be the theme. Okay, so check it out. Nice. Okay, so the bit which I was just looking at there for the live no inline, so we could test out the component works. So no inline evaluations must call render. Cool. So if we get rid of React here, and then in here we say render, and we want to render dump. It's a self-closing component. Okay, and then dump takes props. Takes anything really, but we'll call them props. And this can have a prop. Cool. So then it just renders this component directly here. So we can have this in an array. So if we copy this, copy that, and then we an array in here. So it's basically just showing us the component, how it works. We can start changing things in here. Think of it's just a border background. You get the idea. So it's a nice to have, I think, just for showing off simple components in your blog. So yeah, there we go. That was relatively quick and painless to set up because of all the other stuff we've done previously. So let's get that committed, and let's also get rid of this here. So this is coming into the template. Remember how long ago we did that now? We've been recording this series for so long now that can't remember where we did this. Guessing it would be in the template. Look. Here it is. Let's just get rid of this as well. Cool. So let's get this all committed. So sorry, let's just make this a bit bigger, just like a slither of a screen. Okay, so remove dump, and then I'm just going to call this config React Live. Cool. Cool. So there we go. We've got a nice. We can now sort of render our components we want to put in our markdown code directly onto our blog. So it's a really cool feature, and yeah, I mean, I think for what we're doing now with this, I think we're nearly done. There's some for like the presentation side of things. Now I think we can concentrate on some other things like an SEO component and SEO component. What else do we want to do? Things like I'll add a cover image to our photo, we can do that. And maybe some commenting, and then once we've done that, I think we'll wrap up this series, and then we'll possibly do another series where we'll work on styling it, because it looks pretty ropey at the moment. We're just getting some nice basic styles, so it doesn't look basic.af. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it which would help you. So thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Thanks then. Bye.